Welcome back to my channel, WinterMotors. My name is Sean Winter, and this time I'm gonna roast your motorcycles. Now I went online and I asked a lot of people to send me pictures of their motorcycles for me to roast. So keep in mind that every motorcycle that I will roast, these people have voluntarily taken part in this, and know that I'm not planning to be very nice talking about their beloved two-wheeled machines. So without further ado, let's just get straight into it. Starting off with this here motorcycle submitted by John Isaacson. Yeah, I think I got that right. Sorry about all the names, I'll probably fail on it, but I'll write them on the bottom as well, and then you know who you are. Now this motorcycle for me is the fat man of the motorcycle world. I mean, have you ever walked down the street and seen this one person that is so fat that you just want to stop, take a picture and compliment them on their determination, because someone just can't get that fat without actually putting their mind to it. That's what I think this motorcycle looks like, and I think that is exactly what John did after he took this picture of his bike. This bike also reminds me of this one kid in school, this one nerdy kid, you know, that one day just turned up in new clothes that he's bought in H&M, desperately trying to look cool. You know what I mean, and if you don't know who I mean, then I got bad news for you, mate. I think you were that kid. I also want to talk about the amounts of plastic on this bike. I mean, hey, there's more plastic on this motorcycle than there is in the ocean right now, and if plastic straws are banned, then why isn't this bike banned? Fucking hell. Alright, moving on to the next bike submitted by Fred Storms. That's actually a pretty cool name. Here's the bike, and I just want to start with talking about the rear fender. I mean, what happened? What is this? Did you take this bike to the paint shop, and when you got there, the painter guy just went, "So mate, what would you like your bike to look like?" And you just go, "So, I want no part of this bike to match, but I want the rear fender to look like a banana." And then you handed him a banana for reference, because I gotta hand it to the painter if that's the case, because that fender is pretty damn spot on. And what the hell's on top of that fender, man? Is that a kid's potty? I mean, I know a lot of us have a lot of shit to do and try to do a lot of things at once, but trying to potty train your kid while you're going down the road on this chopper in 50, 60, 70 kilometers an hour, that's next level, man. Okay, moving along to another bike. Here's the bike submitted by Shade Tree Surgeon himself, and I just have to start off by asking why? Why, man? This bike reminds me of what my hoarder neighbor that always smelled like cigarettes would look like if he would turn into a motorcycle. I mean, this bike is the kind of bike that your creepy uncle would turn up on and ask you to hold around his waist tight while he takes you on a trip down a bumpy road. And dude, what's up with the back seat? Are you planning to do dental work on someone on that bike? You're like, "Hey, jump on the back. I'm gonna show you how beautiful Florida is while I check your teeth for cavities." And then last but not least, a motorcycle submitted by Christopher Gadsden. Sorry about the name, I'm probably failing at it, but you know, it's written there and all that stuff. Here's the bike. Now, first of all, man, are you trying to build a bicycle or a motorcycle? Because I think you have to choose soon what you want to build. And if you are trying to build a motorcycle, is that tank hanging down low to just compensate for the lack of engine that's in that bike? You know, just like when the girls put toilet paper in their bras to make their tits look bigger. It reminds me of like what the crazy neighborhood inventor would, yeah, his death trap would look like this. But still, I've seen bicycles with chainsaw engines strapped to them with zip ties and bubblegum that looks safer than this thing. What the fuck, man? Alright guys, that's it for this time. I got a lot of cool submissions from you guys with some motorcycle that has a lot of great roasting potential. and some bikes that I'm just like, dude, how the fuck am I gonna roast this thing? This thing is beautiful. But if you're interested in taking part in another one, or you would love for me to roast your bike, please just send in pictures on my Facebook page that will be linked down below, and I might pick your bike to roast in the next video. Also, the ones that sent in submissions when I asked for it the first time, I still might pick your bikes to roast. These bikes were just the top ones that I got now, that I just saw them and I just thought, oh man, I know exactly what I want to say, and I started writing, you know. So don't worry, I might pick yours for the next one, and yeah, keep sending them in. I love this shit. I think this is very funny. And also keep in mind, motorcycles are subjective. I mean, I might look at this one motorcycle and think, oh man, this thing is just fucking sick. It looks so fucking cool, so beautiful. And then you might think, oh man, that bike's fucking ugly. So they're very subjective. Everybody has their own taste. Everybody prefers, somebody prefers speedy R1, while some other people prefer ratty Harley Davidson. So it's hard to pick on someone's opinion in that sense, you know. So this is just all for fun. I'm not saying I think you should scrap your bikes, but yeah, well, in some cases maybe you should, but you know what I mean. Anyway, I hope you liked this video, because I enjoyed making it, and that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Don't forget to subscribe.